Okay. So, one thing that I teach my students a lot is different ways of changing phrasing, especially rhythmically. So I tell them to take a tune that we're working on, sing it 5 different ways. So one way, go through the tune as if you're kind of just singing it. So for example, we'll use East of the Sun for this example. So I might go east of the sun and west of the moon. We'll build a dream house of love, dear. So on and so forth. So I'm singing it. So phrasing it the way I want naturally. So a lot of students that are learning songs, they'll sing it more straight ahead, which is totally fine. But the second way I tell them to practice it is to try just short phrases. So this means not short phrases, short notes within a phrase, but no long notes at the end of phrases. So for example, naturally someone might go east of the sun and west of the moon. So filling in all the space. So I challenge them to try short phrases, and this forces them to feel timing differently. Because a lot of people forget that whoever's playing with you, or if you're accompanying yourself, generally you're keeping your own time. But you want to be able to feel the melody outside of that, but still stay in the pocket. So an example of this might be east of the sun and west of the moon, dear. We'll build a dream house of love, dear. Near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely, lovely way, dear. Living on love in pale moonlight. It's just you and I forever and a day. Our love won't die, 'cause we'll just keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find harmony of life to that lovely tune. East of that sun and west, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west, west of the moon. Obviously, realistically, they should never sing a tune all the way through using short phrases only. But again, it gets them thinking outside of just the written melody. And then the third way is to front phrase everything. So start every phrase early. And again, some tunes, like any tune with a pickup naturally, is going to be easier to do this part of the exercise. But tune like East of the Sun or certain songs that have the start on the beat, this is a great exercise for that. So for example, if I go last 4 bars. East of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear. Near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear. Living on love, pale moonlight is just you and I, forever and a day. We know our love will not die, because we will always keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to that lovely tune. East of that sun and west of the moon, dear. East of the sun, west of that moon. Okay. And then fourth time, back phrase everything. And again, each of these exercises is just an exercise to get them thinking outside of the realm of just the written melody. They'll probably never, the goal is for them to mix and match these exercises eventually, but never would I expect a student to just sing it all the way through in an actual performance, just for exercise. So this fourth time is back phrasing. So opposite, start everything late. So if I go for the last 4 bars. East of the sun, west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to that sun in the day, near to the moon at night. Live in a lovely way, dear, living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. No, our love won't die. We'll keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to that lovely tune. East of that sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun, west of the moon. Okay, so again, songs that start later naturally in the phrasings, this is going to be easier. And then the 5th time, I asked them to just try to mix and match. So again, I have them use iReal Pro and have them put it 5 times in a row and tell them to, when they practice, encourage them not to stop. Because what happens is that we all like to sound good, but the moment we sound bad or make a mistake, we're like, get frazzled. But instead of making a mistake, accepting it, and keep going, they like to stop. So I tell them, encourage them, no matter what, just keep going. So hopefully, if they do this daily, then the last time they'll start mixing it up. And they can choose and should choose based on lyrics, right, and the meaning of the song. So if I was going to mix and match, it would sound like this. East of the sun and west of the moon, dear, we'll build that dream house of love, dear, near to that sun in the day, near to that moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, sharing our love in pale moonlight. Oh, just you and I, forever and a day. We know our love won't die, 'cause we will keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to that lovely tune. East of that sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west, east of the sun and west, east of the sun and west of the moon, so on and so forth. So this is just a great exercise that I think helps a lot of students get out of the comfort of the melody. And obviously, this is so funny because I listen to a lot of Sarah Vaughan. Obviously, I love Fitzgerald, the greats. And when you vocally transcribe, you hear these things naturally. So this is just something I wanted to share that I do practically with my students to get them listening to tunes more. So I teach them exercises and tell them, okay, now listen to this. Where do you hear them doing these? Front phrasing, back phrasing. So they're becoming more aware of it rather than just singing rote with something. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy my 5-part exercise on melodic and rhythmic phrasing. Thanks.